Did you know that Venezuela has more oil than Saudi Arabia, more than Nigeria, Libya, Algeria, Angola? Not one African country has more oil than Venezuela. In fact, if you combine the whole continent, 130 billion barrels wouldn't touch Venezuela's 303. And look how that ended. In the 1950s, Venezuela was the dream. Massive oil, fast growing economy, modern cities, and then the oil boom hit. By the 70s, Venezuela passed Saudi in production. Petrodollars were pouring in. Caracas became the Paris of South America, but all that wealth came with a catch. Everything depended on oil, and oil prices don't stay high forever. Instead of saving, they spent, social programs ballooned, corruption ran wild. Then Hugo Chavez came, right? Charisma, big promises. He took control, nationalized industries, and seized private firms. At first, it worked. Poverty dropped, clinics opened, food was free, but it was all built on oil. And when prices dropped, so did the country. And after Chavez died, his successors printed money to fill the gap. By 2018, inflation hit over 1,000,000%. The currency became useless. People carried bags of cash for bread. Let's be clear, right? Venezuela is not just a case study. People are actually still living this. Hospitals ran dry, crime spiked, professors drove Ubers, families split. Meanwhile, the government stayed rich. Billions vanished. Dissent was silenced. Venezuela went from one of the richest in the world to one of the poorest in the Western Hemisphere, all because of one truth. Natural wealth means nothing if it's run by greed, ego, and short-term thinking. And let's not get twisted. Of course, sanctions played a role. They poured fuel on a fire that Venezuela lit itself. There was even a leaked US plot showing that America tried to bribe Maduro's pilot. Sanctions came with sabotage. Pressure came with plans. Chavez and Maduro made dangerous choices, but the West didn't just watch. They punished Venezuela hard, not for failing its people, they didn't care about that, but for being proudly anti-imperialist. Venezuela is one country, and Africa is 54. I'm not paintbrushing. I'm pointing out patterns. Nigeria, 80% of exports still oil. Ghana, debt crisis. Zambia sold copper to stay afloat. Raw materials out, value returns in foreign packaging. Leaders still spending like the boom will last forever. China's buying our minerals. The West is setting carbon rules. And we're still arguing over fuel subsidies. Africa's problem isn't the product, it's the pattern. Some countries are building smart, right? Rwanda with digital governance, Botswana with fiscal discipline, Ghana with central banking, Kenya with tech. Even Nigeria, for all its chaos, has fintech the world watches. But are Africa's institutions strong enough when the pressure hits? Venezuela didn't have Africa's edge. Youth, tech, and diaspora ready to build. That's the difference. Let's talk in the comment section.